Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you mid this afternoon for it's going to be for an episode review for Stranger Things 4, episode 7, the final episode I got to watch for volume 1, which it was like a 100-minute episode. But this is for, can't remember the episode name, but yeah, I really did enjoy this episode, so I'm going to go into discussion on what I watched for this hour and 40-minute episode for episode 7 and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this episode review. Now, it starts off when it starts back where Steve was getting attacked by the bats, the upside down bats or whatever, I guess you could call them, I don't know. They were like vampire creature bats, I guess you call them. But basically, Nancy and them come to his aid and help him out. So they come at the last minute, and you think he's gonna die, but he doesn't. So that's a good thing. After that, sorry, my throat's a little congested. After that, it just shows them trying to get back home or whatever out of the upside down world before Vecna finds them and tries to kill them. So yeah, and you find out who Vecna really is in this episode and where he came from and all that. So Vecna, spoiler alert, if you have not seen this episode, do not watch this video, of course. If you have seen it on Netflix, feel free to keep watching. Yeah, Vecna was apparently one is what he's called, and he basically is Henry, what's his last name? Creed, I think his name is. Victor Creed's son. So he's basically the one that is causing all these teens to get killed and all that. So Vecna's name is Henry Creed, I believe is his name. And yeah, he started doing it, and he's had there was like a massacre at Hawkins' lab or whatever, so he was the one that caused it, and 11 stopped him, and she's gonna have to do it again, of course, in the final 2 episodes that are left, so they're gonna be pretty long episodes. I don't know how long. They said it's gonna be a total of 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I'm thinking an hour and 15 minutes each. I thought it was gonna be like a 2 hour episode for each one for the last 2 episodes, so that would make a total of 4 hours, but I think it's only going to be an hour and 15 minutes each for the last 2 episodes, so we'll just wait and see what happens. But episode 7 was fantastic for sure. I really enjoyed this episode. Pretty dark and pretty gruesome stuff in this episode, so when you watch towards the end, you start to discover who Henry really became, and he did become Vecna later on. As time went on, he was part of the upside down world or whatever, so he was human before until he became a monster. So he was pretty much evil from when he was a kid and all that, all the way up to his adulthood and to when 11 stopped him and all that. So yeah, you don't see Mike and Jonathan or Will in this episode and the Stony Dude because they don't. I think they're gonna show them going to see 11 in Nevada or whatever. So yeah. Um, After all that, uh, that I just explained, of course, I really enjoyed this episode for sure. It was a really good episode. It was pretty lengthy, but it was really well done. And Dustin and them got caught by the cops or whatever, and Eddie's still wanted right now. So lots going on in this episode. And Joyce and uh, Murray find Hopper, so they rescue him, of course, or have still have to get out of the facility, the Russian prison or whatever, in Russia, of course. So I thought it was in Alaska, but I guess I was wrong. So please forgive me if I did say it was in Alaska, but it was in Russia, of course. So overall, I think episode 7 for Stranger Things 4 to end the first volume was a very well done episode for sure. Really enjoyed it from start to finish. It was one of the best to close out the first volume. And volume 2 is coming out July 1st, so you'll be seeing more reviews probably that weekend of July 1st. So, first score for me, I'm giving episode 7 for Stranger Things 4 a good 10 out of 10. This was really well done. I really like how it was set up, this episode, and how everything started to unfold as you try to discover who Vecna really is. And I had a feeling it was that one guy, also known as Henry Creed. So, yeah, he started off as Henry Creed, then he became one, and then he became Vecna. So, yeah, he's one of the bad guys, of course. So, we'll see how the last 2 episodes turn out on July 1st. And you'll be seeing reviews from me for that. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Stranger Things 4 episode 7 review. I'm trying to remember the episode name, but I kind of forgot. So please forgive me if I don't remember it offhand. But if you did enjoy this episode review for episode 7 of Stranger Things season 4, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. Like I said, this episode was as long as a movie. Like a pretty short movie. But it was really well done. I really enjoyed this episode. And it was one of the longest ones I've seen for a TV show episode and all that. But it was really good. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It was very excellent. I like how everything started to unfold towards the end of the episode. And as you go along with the episode, well, Nancy was trying to escape from uh, the Upside Down, and then she gets Vecna pulls her back into some other place where she's trapped and all that by Vecna's curse and what he's doing. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this season for every other character and what they're going through in this season. So yeah, only 2 episodes left, and we'll find out how it ends. For the last episode, of course, and the 8th one as well. So I hope you enjoyed this episode review for Stranger Things 4, Episode 7. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. I'll have another review for some track reviews and the iCarly Episode 10 review for Season 2 reboot is coming out sometime today. So definitely tune into that. Stay safe. Take care, guys. And as always, I will see you in my next review.